It sounded like a guy who's, in the gulag, like waiting for the sentence. And he's asking, someone asked about Jacob Cowing. Talk about rearranging deck chairs. Hey, you think this is the week that Jacob Cowing gets his practice window open? Kyle's like, yeah, yep. We're opening the practice window for Jacob Cowing. Man, wow. Are we really to believe that it took Jacob Cowing 18 weeks to rehab from a hamstring injury? He's like 24 years old. Is that? I'm not saying it didn't, but it just seems fishy. And doesn't it seem like Jacob Cowing's the exact kind of player the Niners could have used right now? I mean, asking him to play, he's not going to play. Is he going to play? He's not going to play. This just feels like, sure, we let him run around and, oh, season ended. Sorry, maybe next year. Doesn't it seem like the kind of guy, if he had been healthy a couple of months ago, they could have used? I mean, this offense is slow. They need someone to replace Brandon Ayuk. They need someone to stretch the field. They put all their eggs in the Ricky Pearsall basket. That basket has about 8 holes in it, and all the eggs keep falling out and spilling on the ground, and then they break, and you can't put the eggs back together. So now you got Demarcus Robinson and Juwan Jennings at wide receiver. It's depressing. It'd be nice if you had someone fast like, I don't know, Jacob Cowing or Jordan Watkins. I mean, you draft these guys in round 4, no less, both of them, and you never, ever, ever play them despite needing that skill set. I don't understand that. I mean, on defense, Saleh does such a good job of, he played Siegel, he plays Stout, he sticks with Stout, played Collins, played West, played Michael Williams, didn't play Nick Martin, but he played a lot of guys. And Kyle, I mean, you still haven't found a role for Jacob Cowing. And he'll say, oh, no, he was hurt and couldn't play him all year. I'm just like, are you really? Or did you not want to play him? They could absolutely use Jacob Cowing in this game. They need someone who can get open fast, someone who can take a screen for a big play, someone who can get down the field. Because you saw what the Eagles did to what the Seahawks did to the Niners offense a few days ago. I mean, it was just disrespectful. They didn't play their safeties deep. They didn't play anyone outside the numbers. It's like, you can't block our pass rush. We know the ball's going to come out quick or this guy's going to run around. We're not even covering near the sideline or deep. Like, we know where the ball's going. So it'd be nice to have Jacob Cowing or Sky Moore out there or Jordan Watkins. But no, you got to be 31 to play for the 49ers. You're not eligible to play football for the 49ers unless you're 31 years old. At that point, you're finally seasoned enough to understand the complexities of what the Niners are trying to do, because they're not just a football team. They are a think tank. I feel bad for Jacob Cowing. Every time he got a target, every time he got actual opportunities on offense and not special teams, I thought he looked dangerous. I thought he looked good. To me, he's kind of like, remember Richie James back in the day? He was stuck behind Dante Pettis on the depth chart, but every time he actually played, he was better than Dante Pettis. I think Jacob Cowing's better than Richie James ever was. Richie James had a good name, though. Is he still in the league? Dante Pettis still is. He fumbled at the goal line last week. It's crazy that they still get targets. He's had a long career. So, hey guys, Jacob Cowing, his practice window has been open. Try not to get too excited, okay? Because I'm sure the Niners are going to use him. Jamie Emery says, other day I said, please 3 times. Kyle, play 2 tight end sets. You said, okay, and moved on. You and your dad chatted about it. Niners look like cheeks. Eagles going to wipe them. I'm going to ask Kyle on Wednesday in person why he doesn't play Tondres and Kittle together, and I'm going to try to do it in a way that doesn't make Kyle defensive, because when he's defensive, he gets snarky and gives us like a short answer, which is dramatic, but I actually want like a real answer, because I'm not trying to put him on the spot. I don't agree with him, but I'm sure he has a real answer, and I'd like him to share it other than just, crap on me. So I'm trying my best to figure out how to do that. And I don't know that I can accomplish that one because I think he's in a bad mood, and I don't think it's my fault. I think it's Philly's fault. Michael says, these injuries and heartbreaking losses have got to be taking a toll on Kyle. Is he having fun here anymore? Is he getting burnt out? I thought he was in a great mood a few days ago. I thought he was riding high. And then Saturday night happened. So hard to say. Maybe we'll see how he is on Wednesday. The Camper Report. What's up, Ben Camperman? All the Eagles have to do is play D and run the ball. It doesn't matter who has the better coaching. We lost the season in 3 hours on Saturday, man. That's so true. That is so true. It's crazy, man. All the great things Christian McCaffrey did for this team, what he's ultimately going to be remembered for is that tip for the interception and the fumble in the Super Bowl. And that's kind of what Roger Craig is remembered for, too, with the Niners, his fumble in the NFC Championship game. But he actually also won 3 Super Bowls, so he, at least he's got that going for him.